In this video, I'm going to take you through how to sign into and kind of a basic overview of how Slack works. So you would have been sent the sign-in page. So you're going to work within the Watercare STP environment, .slack.com. Go ahead and click continue. Then you'll be asked to put in your username, which is your email address and password that you were sent through. Go ahead and click sign in. And so the default interface that you're going to be greeted with is the last place that you left Slack. So in this case here, I was on the announcements channel, and when I left that, automatically I go straight back to that when I sign back in. So basically there are two forms of communication. One is with channels. So channels are groups of people. So as you can see, announcements here would have a range of people which you can find out. Let's go here and see. So you can see that there are in announcements itself, trying to see how many people are actually involved in this channel. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I mean, related channels, as you can see here, help, digital, general, 424 people, 89 people. So there we go, 299 members for this particular channel here, and you can see all the list of people here. So a big group of people involved in the announcements channel. So channels you can create channels, you can be invited to join a channel. And as I said before, they're designed for groups of people that you want to communicate with. These are not all the channels I have. There are other channels in which I can use the search bar in order to search for it. These are just the last ones I was engaging with, so it sort of rotates through based on time. Moving down, direct messages are just that. They're a direct message with an individual. So I can go ahead and click on one of those, and you can see here, this is the conversation that both Ronald and I were having, and I can search all the way back through and see what we've sort of discussed and the imagery we've been sharing with each other, etc., etc. Sending a message is really simple in Slack, whether you're in a channel or in a direct message. The message boxes at the bottom of the screen. You can just type your message, and you can either just push enter and send that message as is. You can attach items, you can attach GIFs, imagery, videos, anything. Everything you know is one of the good things about Slack is it's very integratable. So in this case, I'm going to use my computer. I'm going to find an image, and then let's just click that one there, and then I can continue adding to the message here, and go and click upload. Obviously you've got text editor information here as well, just like you would on a Word document. Go ahead and clicking upload will send that message. I'm not going to do that because white earth would be quite strange for Ronald right now. That's pretty much a basic low skinny of how it all works. Channels, to create a channel, clicking the plus to the right hand side of channels, and I can create my own channel, and I can begin adding people, inviting people, or if people find that channel and it's open, they can just join. If it's closed, they can request to join your channel, and then the messages can start going back and forth. When you're on a message, so for example, Ronald's message here, I can do a number of things. I can add a reaction, which you'll find here you go, good example. You'll find people have reacted to this image here, and that sometimes is a really easy way of acknowledging the message without having to write something. And to do that, there's two ways. If they already exist, you can click down there, but up here you can add a reaction. I can also start my own thread, which means I can have a discussion with the individual in charge of this. In this case, it was Peter Q. And I can reply directly to that message. We can start our own thread on that. Share message, star a message, your starring messages. Obviously, if I star this, I can just click on star and it'll show me through all the messages that I've starred. Other than that, that's basically how Slack works. The good thing about it is it's very mobile friendly as well. So I could download the Slack app, do exactly what I've done with this desktop version, and then I'm getting my Slack messages there as well. And obviously, depending on how you're using it, we can be sharing imagery, text, information. I can be asking questions. I suppose some of the concerns people have sometimes with Slack is it's used for just general everyday messages that are not work related sometimes, but majority of the time, if I ask a question, I will, not even majority, I will get an answer to that pretty much every time I do it. So people are using this in really effective ways. And obviously when you first start, it might be exciting and you might be sending messages back and forth just because this is new and exciting and you want to send messages. But very shortly when the excitement dies down for joining into a new tool, you'll start using it for how it should be used. So that is a basic overview of Slack and how you use it. Hopefully this was helpful.